Good morning, I am Kiran Raj. Welcome to the online classes on data structure. Today we will continue the topic sorting and the searching, and today we will discuss about the radix sort and the shell sort. First one is shell sort. Shell sort is invented by the Donald Shell in 1959. Shell sort works by comparing the elements that are distant rather than the adjacent element in the array. So it is going to compare the distant element rather than the adjacent element. Shell sort improves the efficiency of the insertion sort by quickly shifting the values to their destination. Shell sort is also known as the diminishing increment sort because at the first time you are going to have the large distance between the two elements, then you are going to decrease them in single passes. The distance between the comparisons decreases as the sorting algorithm runs until the last phase in which the adjacent elements are compared. So this is the expression of the diminishing increment sort. At the first time you are going to have the large distance between the two comparing elements. Then as the phases go on, the gap or the distance between the elements will be decreased. We are going to calculate the gap for each pass and then select the element towards the right side of the gap. So how to calculate the gap? The gap can be easily calculated by n by 2. That is for the first phase where n is the number of elements, and in the next phase the previous gap divided by 2. So let us consider I have 9 numbers, that is 20, 30, 15, 10, 45, 25, 5, 67 and 40 which is present in an array, and I want to sort it out. So how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 elements. How to calculate the gap at the initial stage? N by 2. N is number of elements. So 9 by 2. 9 by 2 is equal to 4.5, which I will convert into 4. Now how to do the shell sort? So this is my first element, and what is my gap? Gap is my 4. Okay. So I'll choose the first element. So 20. Then have the gap here 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a 45. Then again continue 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the elements. Now compare 20 and 45. Whether 20 is greater, no, 20 is smaller only, right? 45 is greater. Now compare 45 and 40. When you compare 45 and the 40, okay, 20 will remain as it is, right? Okay, now compare 45 and 40. 45 and 40, 45 is greater and 40 is smaller. So swap them. So this is the advantage of the shell sort compared to your insertion sort. The longer distance element is sorted out very easily. So that is how 20, 40, 45. Now compare again 40 with the 20. Whether 20 is greater? No, 20 is smaller only, right? So 40 will remain as it is. Now for the second element, check the gap element here. That is 30, right? 30, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to make it, let me show it now. So let me make this blue color. So 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 and 25. Now I will check whether 30 is greater than 25. Yes, 30 is greater than 25. Then what I have to do? I have to swap them, right? 25 and here I will be having 30. I don't have further elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any other elements. Then the next element is 15, right? 15, check the gap now. 15, this element. So let me color that also. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 with the 5. 15 with the 5. Whether 15 is greater? Yes, 15 is greater and the 5 is smaller. So I have to swap them. So I am swapping them. 15 will come here. Next, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any further elements here for the 5 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. No elements are present, right? So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 and 67. 10 is smaller and 10 is not greater than 67, right? So it will remain as it is, 10 and 67. And in the next iteration, I have to check the gap again, and my gap will be previous gap by 2. Previous gap is 4. So 4 by 2, it will be, let me have something like G2, that is representing gap 2. G2 is equal to gap by 2, which is equal to 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is equal to 2. Now, let me again first choose this element, 20, starting element, right? 20. Now, let me choose the 1 minute. Okay. 20, then 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 40. 1, 2, 15. 1, 2, 45. Okay. Check 20 with the 5. Whether 20 is greater? Yes, 20 is greater, right? And 5 is smaller. So I'll exchange them. 5 and here I'll be having 20. So I have the gap of 2. So let me choose that 25, 40, 50 and 45. And with the 25, I'll be having the another one 10, 30 and 67. So let me choose the 20 first. 20, let me check it with the 5. Whether 5 is smaller? Yes, 5 is smaller and 20 is greater. So what I have to do? I have to exchange them, right? 20. Now compare 20 with the 40. Whether 40 is greater? Yes, 40 is greater. So you need not change anything. Then later, check it with the 15 here. 15, check it with the 40. 40 is greater. So what you have to do? You have to exchange them, right? So I'll be exchanging them. 15 and 40 will come here. Now don't stop there. Check 15 with the 20 because you have to backtrack. So 15 with the 20. 15 is smaller and 20 is greater one, right? So let me do that. 15 and 20. Now check 15 with the 5. 15 with the 5. 5 is smaller and 15 is greater one. So it will remain as it is. Then come back 40 with the 45. 40 with the 45. It will be 45 only because 45 is the greater element. Now let us go for the next one. 25 with the 10. 10 is smaller and 25 is greater one. So exchange them. 10 and 25. Now coming to 25 and 30. 30 is smaller, right? So, sorry, 30 is greater one. So no need of making any exchanges. 30 will remain as it is. 30 with the 67. So 67 is greater one. So it will not be changed. So it will remain as it is. Please be careful because let us say that I have 7 here, only 7. That time 7 is exchanged with the 30. It is not exchanged with the 40. 7 is exchanged with the 30. And again, when the 7 gets updated here, 7 will be updated with the 25, not with the 20. Okay. And next here 7 will get updated with the 10, not with the 15. Okay. So it depends on the gap. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. It depends on the gap. Next, this phase is over. So I have to calculate the gap again. Now G3 will be G2 by 1. G2 by 2. G2 by 2. What is G2? G2 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So that means gap is what? 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 30, 40, 67 and 45. Right? So I am going to compare adjacent elements. Now 5 is compared with the 10. 5 remain as it is and 10 it will remain as it is because 10 is greater. Then 10 will be compared with the 15, so it is going to remain as it is. 15 will be compared with the 25. 25 is greater, so it will remain as it is. Now 25 is compared with the 20. 25 is greater element and 20 is smaller, so it will be exchanged. So 25 here. Then 20, don't stop there. 20 is compared with the 15, but 15 is smaller and 20 is greater. So it will not be, nothing will be changed. Okay. Then 25 will be compared with the 30. 30 is greater, so it will remain as it is. Then 30 is compared with the 40. 40 is greater, so no changes. 40 is compared with the 67, so no changes. Then 67 is compared with the 45. 45 is smaller, so I am going to exchange them, 47 and the 67 here. And then the 45 is compared with the 40. No need of making any changes because 45 is the greater one compared to the 40. So now you are arriving at the proper sorted array, or you are arrived at the sorted list. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45 and the 67. The number of steps required to solve the shell sort is very lesser compared to the insertion sort. So you have to stop when you are going to have the gap of 1, because in the G4, if I want to make the G4, then it will be G3 by 1. So now G3 is 1, right? 1 by 2 is 0.5, which will give the gap of 0. So you have to stop, and you should not go to the gap of 0. You should stop after the execution of gap is equal to 1. So after the gap is equal to 1, you will arrive at the proper sorted order. Next is radix sort. Radix sort is used to only to sort the numbers, and the radix sort is done by sorting the least significant digit first, then to the most significant digit. So I have the numbers here, that is 348, 143, 361, 423, 538, 128, 321, 543, 366. Then I have the another number, that is 66. So what you can do here is, what is the number format? Decimal number format. That means I am going to have the digits from 0 to 9, right? So write down that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then in the column, write down the numbers, given numbers, input 348, 143, 361, 423, 538, 128, 321, 543, 366 and 66. Don't alter or don't change the order of the number. Okay, how it is given? Input like that one. Now check the unit number and write it in that particular place. For example, 348, right? So at the first time you have to check the unit place number. So 348 will be written in this place. Then I have the 143. What is the unit place? 3 is my unit place. So I am going to write it here. Then I have the 361. So I am going to write it here, 361. Then I have the 423, so I'm going to write it here under the 3 because 3 is my unit place. Then I have the 538. 538 will be written under the 8, so 538. Then I am going to write the 128 now. So 128 again comes below the 8 now. So 128. Then 321. So 321 it will come under 1. Next I have the 543. 543 will come under 3. And then I have the 366. So it will come under the 6. And another thing, since all the things are 3 digits number, you can have the 0 here. Then 066 or the 66. So I'll do that under the 66. Now you have to write them. So how to write them? First check whether anything is present in the 0th block. Nothing is present in the 0th block. So next check with the 1 block. So 1 block I have 361 and the 321. So copy the 361. Then I have the 321 in the same block. So 321. Don't change the order when you are going to write. How it is coming, like write like that only. Then I have 143. So 143. Then I have 423. 423. Then I have 543. Afterwards check the fourth column. Nothing is present in the fourth. Fifth one, nothing is present. Sixth, I have 366 and 066. First one is 366. Then 066. Then check the seventh one, nothing is present. Then the eighth one. Eighth one I have 348. Then 538. Then 128. Now what you have to do here is, the output of this phase, that is this one, will be given as the input for the next phase. So again first one is 361. 361. Then I have the 321. Then I have the 143. 143, yes. Then the 423, then the 543, then 366, then 066, 348, 538, 128. Now in the previous phase we have checked the unit place number. Now you have to check the 10th place number. So 361, 10th place is 6. So I'll write it under the 6. 361. Now 321 it will come under 2. 1. Then 143. 143 will come under 4. Then 423. 423 will come under 2. Then the 543. 543 will come under 4. Then the 366, 366 will come under 6. 066, it will come under again 6. 348, it will come under 4. 348, 348. Then 538, 530 will come under 3. 128, 128 will come under 2. Now check whether any elements are present in 0. No. 1. No. Then at the 2 I have 3 elements. So let me write it as it is. 321, 423, 128, then 538, 143, 543, then the 348, then I have 361, then 366, then 066. So again output of this one will become the input for the next phase. Check whether anything is present in 7, 8 or 9. Nothing is present, right? So I'll go move to the next one. So these are my elements now. So first one 321, next 423, next 128, next 538, 143, next 543, next 348, next 361, next 366, next 066, 066. Now what you have to do is you have to arrange the elements as per the 100th place. Now 321, it will come to the under 3. So 321. Then I have the 423. Then I have the 128. 538 now. 538. Right? Then 143. In the previous case I made the mistake here. 538 will come under 5. Right? Because I am checking the 100th place. Now 543. 348 will come under 3. So 348. 361 again it will come under 3. Next 366 it will again come under 3. Then the 066 it will come under 0. That is why I added the 0 at the beginning. Okay. And another thing you have to note down, how many number of phases that is required. Check the maximum element, that is, for example, which is the biggest one here, 543, right? 543, how many elements are present? 3 elements are present. That means 3 phases are going to be required. If you are going to have 4 digits, then the 4 phases are required. If you are going 2 digit, 2 phases, 3 digit, 3 phases, 4 digit, 4 phases. So it will depend on the number of digits that is present in the maximum number. Okay, so let me write that. Like, I'll first check the 0th column. Only one element is present, that is 066. Then in the 128, and then the 143. Then let me check the 2. Nothing is present in the 2. Then the 3, 321, 348, 361. Then the 366. Next 423. Next 538. Then 543. So if you see here, all the elements are in the sorted order. Thank you.